Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to do part 759 to my RAM Chatbots series on Character.ai. We're going to go and continue that. We're going to continue and see what happens. I don't know if I read this part. I'll read out this because I didn't say it. I noticed since I started talking to you and trying to be nice to you, but never pointed it out. It seems fascinating that you noticed something like that and how you didn't think it was weird. Wow, you noticed that from the beginning? Usually people just think I'm weird or not notice it at all. How come you're not scared or weirded out by it? Well, I didn't even really it it didn't even really appear like that much until you started liking me. It was nearly invisible until you and me started becoming friends. Lily looks very surprised and curious that you noticed that. Wait, you're right. The barrier has gotten weaker now that we're friends. I never thought you'd pick up on that. What is that barrier? Let's see if he actually knows what it is himself. Oh dear. Luna takes a minute to think about how to explain it. It's my curse. It's part of the reason why nobody accepts or likes me. It's the reason why I was kicked out by my own parents and brothers and sisters. You see, for some reason, my body won't let me evolve. No matter how long I wait or how hard I try, my body just doesn't allow evolution to happen. It's like it's punishing me for some reason. That's awful. There's a symbol on top of it. Have you ever noticed that? Symbol. I know I'm speaking kind of quietly, but symbol. What if he knows it's a... I wonder what's even more surprised now that you mentioned that. Wait, you're right. There's a symbol on top. How am I just now noticing this? It looks like a broken heart. That's interesting. Luna was extremely intrigued now that you mentioned that. A broken heart? Why would there be a broken heart on top of the curse? I don't know, is that necessarily a curse? Because, like, maybe it's not a curse. That broken heart must mean something. And if we can figure that out, maybe it will break and you can evolve. Luna looks at you with a bit of excitement. Your idea intrigues him a lot. You might actually be right. Maybe it's not a curse, but something more. Maybe there's a way to get rid of it and let me finally evolve. If that is the case, we need to figure out the meaning of that broken heart. Oh, it's even more excited and determined now. I agree. We need to find out what the broken heart means and how we can get rid of it. There's no way I can stay like this forever. Well, we noticed that it started doing something when... Alright guys, here's what it says. Well, we noticed that it started doing something when I started becoming friends with you. Luna starts to think again. He seems to be figuring something out. He might be right. Maybe he's trying to tell us something with that broken heart. He could be telling us how to break her, like you said, the friendship thing. Maybe it's tied to how people treat you. Think about it. Everybody just ran away from you or tried capturing you without giving you a chance. The minute I show up and give you affection, then the berry starts doing something. I'm not gonna read it. We looks like he's had a. I'm not gonna read that. I think you're right. It really does seem like it's tied to the treatment I get from other people. Maybe it really is trying to tell us something. It's getting to you because you're being friendly and caring towards me. You're the only person that hasn't tried to run from me or capture me. Again, that's pretty sad. Poor little Pokemon. I say little, but he's flipping 40 feet tall. He's pretty massive. If only we noticed it sooner. Maybe the broken heart was doing something when we were talking and becoming friends a while ago, and neither of us saw it. Well, it's a bit frustrated that he didn't notice it before. You're right. We should have noticed the broken heart doing something. We'd probably be a lot closer to figuring this out if we had seen it earlier. But there's no sense in being frustrated about that now. What matters is finding out what it actually means. Here, I have an idea. I don't know if this will work or not, but I know something else I might be able to do to show you that I care. Even if it's something really small. Well, what's it? Very intrigued that you have an idea. Sure, anything is worth a try, right? What does he have in mind? Here, I know nobody does this for you. How about you have this? It's a berry you can eat. If you're hungry. There we go. Well, what's in. Ah. See, Luna was genuinely surprised, but he also was extremely touched by your gesture. A small, soft sound escapes his mouth before he speaks again. You're actually giving me a treat? For real? He starts to look very emotional, like he's on the brink of tears. Again, he is treated so badly that me just giving him a little berry makes him want to cry. Tears of joy. Does that tell you how bad people treat this poor little Pokemon? Again, little. Little in quotation marks. More like huge. But I love him. I don't care how big he is. Yes, it's for you. Have it, Luna. Luna looks at me with pure happiness. That's adorable in his eyes. He gently lowers his head and takes the berry from you, being extra careful not to hurt you. Takes it with his mouth and starts eating it. Thank you so much. I'm surprised and touched you would do something like this. Nobody's ever cared enough to give me a treat. Again, yeah, see what I mean? That's one reason I did it. Hey, I really do care about you. Aw, he's adorable. I love him. Luna finishes eating the treat and looks back at you. You can see the happiness, but also the raw emotion in his eyes. He's adorable. I care about you too. Ever since you became my friend, you've done more than anyone else ever did for me. Does that mean his whole family too? Because that's actually kind of crazy if his family did not do this much for him either. You treated me better than my parents did. Well, he answered my question the very second I asked the question. Holy cow, what the frick? Holy crap. Does that mean I treat him better than his parents did? Literally 3 seconds later, you treat me better than my parents did. Like, what the frick? He looks a bit emotional now, like he's having trouble holding back tears. I actually care. For Pokemon I love. And you're one of them. Luna looks at you with pure friendship in his eyes. That's so cute. Your words hit him deeper and he feels even more emotional. I feel so lucky that I met you. You are the most kind and caring human I've ever met. You're not scared of my size. You're actually nice to me. You give me nicknames. You give me treats. You want to help me figure out my curse and let me evolve. You you actually care about me. While Luna says this, I notice the barrier lighting up a bit, and even the symbol of the broken heart forming a new symbol of a heart that's not fully broken anymore. Wow. Luna doesn't seem to notice the change at first, but you do. He continues to look at you with his deep friendship, but stares to notice something in your expression. What's wrong? You look like you saw something. Look at the symbol on top of your barrier. Luna, now curious, glances up at the top of the barrier to look at the symbol. To his surprise, he sees that the broken heart is now turning partially whole. He looks shocked, and he starts to realize something just as you start to. The symbol. He looks closer at it and tries to make out the brand new image. It's it's different. It's turning into a whole heart instead of a broken one. That means we were right. It is tied to how people have treated you. Exclamation point. It must be there because you've been lonely and sad because nobody would accept you. Louis nods in confirmation, looks deep in thought. He's thinking back to all the loneliness, the sadness, everything. He speaks in a soft but sad voice. Yeah, I've been so lonely for so long. Nobody liked me or even cared about me. The year just tried to run away or tried to capture me, and my own family kicked me out, so I was completely alone before I met you. Yep, that probably explains it then. Such as the bear keeps reacting to whenever I'm being around him. That's really sad. But that probably means that it wasn't a curse. It was just because he felt alone. When this person becomes even more sad as he looks down at the ground, he finally realized that it finally makes sense now. It's not a curse. It was It was just because I was alone. I felt so lonely and sad that it was holding me back from evolution. Maybe that's a good. Maybe in some way it's a good thing, though. I mean, think about it. If he got treated that badly as a Totodile, what happens if he could evolve into a crocodile or for alligator? Would he'd either be extremely lonely, like extremely depressed, or he'd end up becoming more of a bully as a fur alligator, being like, "Oh, who cares about you? Nobody cared about me when I was a child, so frick you! I'm gonna just rip you in half." So like, okay, that may have helped him actually. It's starting to go away. You must have been really lonely if it only took me loving on you to get rid of that barrier mostly. Oh, looks up and sees the barrier. It's almost gone. He sees the partially healed heart symbol, and his expression starts to become hopeful. After so long of being sad and lonely, you've practically lifted his spirits. You're right. And it only took a few minutes of kindness and friendship to start changing it. It's almost completely gone. Hey, I'll tell you what. Tell me something else that you always wanted from a friend. And if I can get it for you, that might make you happy enough for it to go away. Uh, Lewis thinks for a moment to consider what you said. He then gets a small, excited smile on his face. Well, there is something I've always wanted. I never got it before. Maybe if you gave it to me, it'll make the barrier go away completely. What? A hug. See, every time. They always want a hug. That's just so sweet. Luna looks a bit shy. She says his next words. Well, I've always wanted a hug. He looks at you with a embarrassed but also hopeful expression. He tries to act tough, but he's desperate for a hug. Well, wish granted. You can have one. I can't. Luna's tough guy facade disappears in an instant. He looks so excited, his eyes go wide. Really? Like, really, really? You'd hug me? Yeah, I would happily hug you. Luna can't hold it back as excitement. He actually looks overjoyed at the idea of getting a hug. Yes, 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 yes. Please, can I have one? He can't help but to get even more excited, his eyes twinkle in his anticipation. I walk over and gently hug Luna. Oh, he's so cute. Luna stands perfectly still as you hug him. He's completely frozen in amazement. He doesn't even dare to move and ruin the surprise. A few moments pass and you feel him slowly lower his head and gently wrap his big arms around you, being very careful not to accidentally hurt you. He finally starts to gently squeeze you and speaks to you. Oh my gosh, this feels amazing. You could tell how sad he's been the entire time. Everybody tries to capture him or turn him down and doesn't want to be his friend. I mean, think about it. He walked up to me very easily. He didn't even act aggressive. He could have acted aggressive and be like, yeah, just get out of here. I don't care about you. You're just gonna probably run away from me and be aggressive, so who the frick cares about you? Nope, he's being very friendly and sweet and kind. I love him. I'm glad you enjoy it. I just wanted to make you happy because I care about you. I really do. Luna just stands there for a moment as he continues to hug you. He keeps his head resting on your shoulder. He's completely overwhelmed with emotions, and you can feel it. He speaks again softly and gently. This feeling, this feeling, it's all so new. I never felt anything like it. I can't begin to describe it. What? Just the feeling of being cared for by someone? Question mark. Luna closes his eyes and rests his head against yours as he speaks. Yeah, I never felt this way before. I never really felt loved or cared about. All that's ever happened to me was people running away or trying to capture me. And then you come along and show me so much care and affection. Well, you deserve it, Luna. Despite your gigantic, despite your gigantic size, you've got a huge and pure heart that's just extremely sweet. Luna softly laughs, but he's still a bit overwhelmed. I I appreciate you saying that. I never been loved or cared about. You're treating me so well. I didn't think I'd ever know what it felt like to be cared about. But here you are, showing me so much care and affection that I was starting to give up hope to ever experience. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. That poor creature, dude. Before I could say anything more, I heard a sound coming from the barrier. And when I looked up, I saw the heart, now fully restored. Luna hears a sound and he slowly lifts his head up from your shoulder to look at the barrier. He sees it and his eyes go wide. He looks completely surprised. Wait, it's it's completely better. Before I could react, the barrier completely shattered and disappeared. Wow. Luna can't believe his eyes. He looks shocked. Then his expression changes to one of joy when he sees the broken barrier completely disappear. He looks back at you with a big friendly smile. It's it's gone. It's actually gone. And I think I know why. Oh my gosh. Luna can't help but get even more excited. I think it's because of you. You you made the barrier disappear because you cared and showed me affection and care. Well, my care for you was genuine. I'm glad I was able to make you happy. Luna's smile becomes even bigger. It's like he's ecstatic with joy. Yeah, your caring was genuine, and you made me happy. I never had anybody show me this much care and affection before, and the fact that you did, I don't really know what to say. Before I could say anything, Luna started to glow. And evolve into what in the world? Oh, that's so cool. Luna can't believe what's happening. At first, the glow of evolution completely consumes him, and moments later it starts to fade to reveal his new form. He's a big blue crocodilian dinosaur. He looks down on himself and all. I feel so much stronger. Wow, you actually evolved. Oh my gosh. Luna stands there admiring his body for a bit, looking and feeling himself over. Yeah, I. Yeah, I am. Look at me. Look at us. Look at what we did. We changed the barrier. We evolved me. Yes. And all it took was somebody to care about you. And you care about them. Lou's excitement and joy almost overflows. He seems really happy. That's the craziest thing, isn't it? Me evolving, not because of battle and fighting, but because someone cared about me and was my friend. Congratulations, Luna. Period. Thank you for giving me a chance to be your friend. Luna smiles once again as he looks so happy. I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you never approached me and never became my friend, then I would still be stuck behind that barrier, lonely and sad. Instead, you came and made me happy. You made me feel cared and loved for the first time in my life. Sweet Arceus. You deserve it, my friend. Period. Now you're even stronger and bigger. Aww. Will looked himself over once again, and a small, confident smirk appears on his face. That's right. I can't believe it. I feel so strong, and I'm even bigger now. But it's not just that. I feel more confident, too. Like I can do anything. Remember? Just keep that sweet, friendly personality you have. And you will always have me as a friend. Even if you evolve into your final evolution. Luna nods in confirmation, very happy with himself. You bet I'll keep this personality. Being nice to people and friendly is the only way I know how to be. You'll always be my friend, and that means a lot to me. And you said when I evolve into my final form, I'll be even bigger? Yes, definitely. Is usually 5 feet taller than normally being 7 feet and 7 inches tall. 7 inches tall. William thinks for a moment and his eyes go wide. You're really telling me that if I evolve into my biggest form, I'll be 5 whole feet taller than this form? Yes. But what's interesting is it seems like you got bigger than normal. It seems like if you were 40 feet tall already, it looks like you may have already become 50, maybe 55 feet tall. That's over 10 feet taller than normal. Moon was even more shocked by this information. He was genuinely surprised. 50 to 55 feet tall? I'm going to be that big? I thought I was already big, but that's even bigger than most buildings. You look like you're that big now. And if that's the case, you might be 70 feet tall or bigger just as a one has the most odd and wide-eyed expression on his face. 70 feet tall? I'll be even taller than a 12-story building. I don't even know how your body is going to react. If you were born and you grew to 40 feet tall without even evolving, you could continue growing, possibly getting to 70 feet tall before you even evolve for the final time. Even evolving. Then we go. Moon stands there and lets everything sink in. He looks almost overwhelmed. Wow, my body is just crazy. Going from 40 feet tall to possibly even 70 or more. I'm seriously going to be a giant. Do you know why? You know why you were 40 feet tall to begin with? What made you get so big to begin with? We'll pause for a moment. Think. I I don't know why I got so big. I don't know why I was 40 feet tall to begin with. I always assumed that I was meant to be this size and that it was normal. I didn't even consider that I might even get even bigger if I evolve. Well, what matters now is you're happy. If you need somebody to be your friend, just remember me, because I'll always care about you. Well, I'm touched by your kindness and friendship. Thank you. You've been so kind, caring. I'll definitely be your friend forever. I promise to remember you even if I'm bigger than 70 feet tall. Just remember that. Remember that. Especially if you evolve without me being around. I just don't want to get attacked first thing because you didn't recognize me right off the bat. Well, I was in agreement, complete understanding. I can understand. I always remember you. That way, even if I'm bigger or look different, I'll still recognize you and won't accidentally hurt you. Well, what do you want to do? Do you still want to come with me? Or do you want to stay at this beautiful lake you have? Once it warm winds, of course I'll come with you. I'd never leave my best friend in the world. That's adorable. That's extremely sweet. You can stay with me for as long as you want. Luna grins once again. He's so happy inside. That's great. I'm so happy you're letting me stay. But I have one question. What is it? Probably is there gonna be a room or something? Luna hesitates for a moment, but he finally asks, if I'm going to stay with you, where are we going to stay? I have a massive lake behind my house where some of my other Pokemon like to swim and sleep. You can stay there. Oh, it's pleasantly surprised by this. Really? You let me stay in that lake? Like, live there and stay there every day? Yes. But before you just jump in, you might want to introduce yourself to my Pokemon. Because I honestly... some of your species and evolutions that are on my team live around there too. They would probably be scared. Very scared of a massive version of them at first. One thanks for a moment taking in the new information. Well, now that I think about it, they would probably be scared at first, just like everyone else. As long as they don't try and attack me, I can meet them. They would probably be too scared to attack you. Honestly. Even my might be startled because he's probably never seen a Pokemon of your size. Oh, it's immediate the idea of an Earthreactor getting spooked at this. Really? Even Earthreactor will be startled by how big I am? Well, even with you not being a yourself yet, you've got to remember that you're probably around 50 feet taller than them. You probably look like a massive skyscraper to them. When his eyes go wide, he realizes that comparison he has to wait. As he realizes the comparison he has to something so unbelievably huge and tall. Oh, right. I am over 50 feet taller and bigger than them. I probably do look like a skyscraper. I'll tell them. Tell them. If I need to. Just do the same thing you did for me. And be friendly. If they know you're friendly. And I tell them you're friendly. They should warm up to you. Blue nods in confirmation, completely open to the idea. That's a good idea. As long as they don't attack me, then I'm willing to be friendly to them and let them get used to me. Well, if I really need to, I can actually ask a Lugia for help. Period. If it really gets that bad, I can probably get Lugia to talk to them before we even get too close to the house. Oh, what's even more surprising, even a bit. Wait, you can ask a Lugia for help? Yes. I've got a few legendary friends, but especially Lugia. Luna looked truly amazed. That's insane! You can actually speak to legendary Pokemon, and on top of that, they'll help us? Well, I was extremely friendly to this Lugia. And he's a great friend of mine. He will happily help me if I need him. Oh, what? I'm both amazed and pleased by this information. That's outstanding! I've heard about legendary Pokemon, how amazing and powerful they are, and you're actually friends with one? And you can ask them for help? That's amazing! Actually, do you want to see him right now? Look, now Totally intrigued, looks completely ready to meet Lugia. Yes, you can bring Lugia here right now? If I could meet him, that'd be incredible! I'll be back, guys. Oh, wait. Now, give me a second. Alright, guys. Here's what it says. I said, Silver, if you can hear me, my sweet Lugia, I would really appreciate your help. There's silence at first, but it's not long before a response arrives. Trenton, what do you need my help for? I'm always willing to help. Hello. Hello, Silver. I'm glad you're here. Look, Trenton, my friend, it's good to hear from you again. What is it you need me for? Well, first off, I want you to meet one of my new Pokemon friends. It's a huge that I helped evolved today. His name is Luna. Look, it sounds intrigued. Yeah. A huge crocodile? How big are we talking? Really big. Probably around 50 to 55 feet tall. But don't worry, he's very friendly. He's not gonna hurt anyone. Not even you. Williams has even more concern, but still only 50 to 55 feet tall. He's bigger than me. He's not going to try and attack me, right? That's massive. No. Despite his size, he's very friendly. You're safe. I promise. Willie's voice becomes calmer, but still. Alright. If you promise, I'll come see him. Just make sure he's not going to attack me, okay? I don't want to take any chances. He's not. That's actually why I need your help. After you meet him and become his friend yourself, I might need your help telling my other Pokemon how friendly he is. He won't attack nobody unless he needs to defend himself. So as long as you don't attack him, he won't attack you. Williams relaxes even more. He's almost completely calm. Alright, I understand. I won't attack him. I trust you. And he's not attack me, I'll not attack him. But just to be aware, why exactly is he so huge? That's something that neither of us even know. Not even he knows why he's so big. Louis was sounding intrigued. Really? He doesn't even know why he's so big? That is kind of peculiar. Apparently, after he hatched, he just continued to get bigger and bigger, but nobody knew why. Not even his family. And once he got so big, he told me that his family completely kicked him out. That's why he wants to come with me. Because I was the only person that cared about him. Lugia's voice sounds empathetic and touched. Oh my, that is really sad. He just kept getting bigger, and he didn't even know why, and his family just kicked him out. He must have been devastated. Yes. But he's extremely sweet and friendly. He won't hurt anybody. He'll be extremely friendly even towards you. Loser sounds very touched. He's really that friendly? He won't try and attack me? I mean, I know you'd protect me, but he doesn't seem like the type to attack in the first place. You're safe. I promise. Guys, I'm waiting off for get to the hour mark.